you people have been feeling for the entire week, and how are you feeling right now? Welcome, my dear viewers, in this English with GK episode 6. Have you ever been talked about the word bean? You might have talked several times because bean is a very popular vegetable, particularly for the vegetarians. It's a very rich source of proteins. You know, there are many kinds of the beans. Kidney beans, which is called rajma in India. String beans, lima bean, and of course, for those who are interested in the cup of the coffee, they enjoy coffee bean. Don't you feel energetic after having a cup of coffee? Of course, you feel energetic. But I think very few of you have been told about the bean. In alternatives of the word bean, I am talking about the idioms. Some idiomatic expression, it's a very popular. But you didn't know because nobody has yet spilled the bean in front of you. That's why you do not know. But don't worry, I am here. I am here to spill the bean about the bean. Let's begin. Some idioms which use the word bean. You know the idiom? Idiom is a group of words which literally doesn't mean that group of words, but something else. And it's a very interesting, it's a very rich expression in the English language. And if you want to enrich your English, definitely you need to practice, you need to learn, and you need to use some of these idioms, which I have already described in my previous videos, English with GK. And you can find it. Now, without further ado, let's start about some idioms of beans. So let me begin with these words full of beans. Yes, today being weekend, I am feeling too much energetic and enthusiastic. I had the morning walk, I enjoyed it, and after lunch nap, that is the siesta, I am now feeling full of bean. You know, the meaning of the full of bean is energetic, enthusiastic. Perhaps the source of these idioms went from the very past, because at that times the horses might have been fed with the beans, and some of the horses, after eating full up to the stomach the beans, they really feel very much energetic, and that's why the expression came as full of beans in the British context. But in the American context, sometimes it means something negative connotations. If somebody is exaggerating something rubbish and which is worthless, in such cases Americans may use, "What are you talking about? You are talking fully nonsense things. Are you full of beans?" Don't be confused. So, my viewers, just understand the context, whether you should use the British context. Full of beans means energetic, and full of beans means exaggerations. So this is the number one idiom today, the full of beans. Next comes a hill of beans. A hill of beans, you know. So what do you mean by the hill of beans? Actually, hill of beans means nothing like significant. It's the worthless thing. Okay, it is used as a derogatory or the negative sense. Perhaps, suppose for an instances, in an official meeting, a very inexperienced person is giving some ideas for the solution. And at that times, the bosses were very much busy about discussing something serious matter. and some of his bosses might feel very much irritated. And the irritated tone, he or she can tell, that Mr. X, thank you for your ideas, but it doesn't worth about the hill of beans. That means your idea is worthless in this context. So please don't give such ideas, such bad ideas. If you feel matured enough and learn enough, then come to us for giving us the idea. So this is number 2 idiom, hill of beans. Next comes not know the beans. Yeah. A couple of days back, I was feeling something inconvenient because my laptop was not working properly. And you know, I am not very tech savvy. I am from the other generation. And I took help of my IT person. He fixed the problem. And I realized that I don't know about the computers. So in such cases, I can use I don't know the beans about the computers. Similarly, once upon a time, I was very much afraid about the calculus, mathematics, though mathematics was my favorite subject. At that time, I felt irritated because I didn't know bean about the calculus, mathematics. But I have overcome that obstacles of not knowing calculus. I learned it very well. And later on, this particular branch of mathematics became my favorite subject. Let's come to the next. Spill the bean. Yes. I used this phrase earlier, spill the bean. I told you that because nobody has spilled the bean about the word beans, about the use of idioms beans. And that's why you are not aware about the spill the bean idioms. Yes. Spill the beans means to reveal the secret unintentionally sometimes. It happened about, I think, couple of years ago when my friend, he purchased a jewelry for his wife and he wanted to keep it secret, but somehow one of his friend revealed the secret that your husband has already purchased a set of jewelry. He is going to give you in the gift. So my friend got very much disappointed. He thought that it won't be surprised again because his another friend has already spilled the beans. Spilled the beans means to reveal the secret. Next comes not have a bean. Not have a bean. Not have a bean. Bean means I don't have a money. I am broke. Don't be confused that with my suit that I am a very, 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 very rich person. Not at all. Because I am totally dependent on the monthly salary what I earn. So at the end of the month, till getting the new salary, I do not have usually the beans. It's a quite common for the majority of the people who those are living in the society because they have a lot of things to give. House rent, loan repayment, many things, groceries, and that's why they are shortage of their money. They don't have the beans. Next comes give beans. Give someone beans. Give someone beans means berate in the mode of the angriness. Yes. A couple of years ago in another organization, so some of my subordinates, They did blunder. The way they should have done this maintenance work of this particular equipment, they didn't do. Despite of making them aware about these things might happen. But I really felt very angry because I was answerable to the management. Then I didn't spare. I gave that particular boy, that particular employee, that particular engineer bean. He realized his mistake and never did it again. Next comes, knows how many beans make 5. Knows how many beans make 5. Knows how many beans make 5 means he knows about the thing. For example, let me use in a sentence, though she dropped from the university, but she is a very successful lady in the share market. She knows how many beans make 5. Perhaps these phrases, these idioms came from the old age use of the abacus to do the mathematical problems. And the beads of the abacus is compared with the beans. So, she knows how many beans make 5. Last but not the least, another idiom is old beans. It happened 4 years back when I met some of my school friends in Raniganj town of West Bengal. And I realized that old beans are always worthy to meet. A lot of memories we discussed about the past, the schools, the punishment, kneel down, Murga Banna, everything. Because that friend, Alok, was my old beans, one of my old beans. So my friend, how many idioms have you learned today? Let me repeat once again to summarize it. The first was the full of bean, means energetic, enthusiastic. And the second one was a hill of beans, is not nothing worthy, very insignificant thing. And third one, not knowing about the beans. Not knowing about the beans means not knowing about this particular subject, particular thing. Then comes number 4, spill the beans. Spill the beans means to reveal, to divulge, to reveal or to divulge the information which supposed to be kept secret, but it was not secret. It was disclosed. Not having beans means I am broke. I don't have money. My purse is empty. My purse is empty, yes. Give someone beans. Give someone means to berate somebody because of some wrongdoing, because of some unexpected behavior. And knowing how many beans make 5 means to be intelligent, to have the knowledge. And old beans means old fellow, one of your old friend, maybe from the university, maybe from the college, or from your locality or in the school. So these are all about this bean. But there is no secret about it. I already spilled the bean in front of you. Now it's your target to learn and use in your daily conversation the idioms with beans. Are you going to use? If you use, you can enrich yourself in day-to-day English conversation. And you can definitely raise your image. So this is all about the beans for today. I'll come again with some another episode in English with GK. So how did you learn today? Just don't forget to mention in the comment box. And I'll come with the more enthusiasm and energy because I will again feel full of beans to express you, to present you another set of the English with GK. idioms. Thank you, my dear friends. If you really liked this video, please subscribe the channel so that I can become more and more enthusiastic to record such kind of educational video again and again to present you. Thank you.